Last summer, I linked up with Matt Spears to tackle America's hardest dirt bike trail together. I was on a brand new 2025 KTM 300 XCW for a hell of a break-in ride, and Matt Spears was on a Stark Varg electric dirt bike. We were excited to see how an electric bike marketed for the motocross track would fare on true hard enduro compared to the KTM 300, which is considered to be one of the best bikes for hard enduro. That ride was quite the adventure, and the Stark Varg excelled, partially because it is indeed an incredibly versatile and capable machine, and partially because Matt Spears is from another planet and is insanely impressive on a bike. That video caught the attention of many people on the internet, with over 400,000 views, along with the attention of Stark themselves. I remember seeing the email in my inbox from an @starkfuture.com email address, and my initial thought was that there was no way it was real. Well, fast forward a few months, and I had signed an agreement with Stark with the opportunity to test and showcase one of their bikes, which I was ecstatic about. They also mentioned the idea of coming to visit them in Spain, which felt very far-fetched at the time. My Stark Varg EX arrived in May, and over the course of the last 6 months, I've had some unbelievable experiences on that bike. I raced it on some gnarly terrain and insane hill climbs at Silver King's Hard Enduro. I shared the Varg experience with my dad on some fun Montana trails. I did race pace lap time comparisons against my Yamaha 450, and I even returned to the trail that started it all, once again with Matt Spears. This time, I was on the Varg, where I was thoroughly impressed with the machine's capabilities in a true hard enduro setting, and he was on a Walmart dirt bike, further proving that he can ride anything. Somewhere within this 6 months of excitement on the Varg, my girlfriend mentioned that Spain was number 1 on her list of places to visit. I thought to myself, why not? Let's go. I reached out to Stark, who said they'd be more than happy to have us, and just a couple weeks later, we had flights booked. We left Montana en route to Barcelona, Spain, for the experience of a lifetime with Stark Future, followed by a 10-day trip exploring Spain on an adventure bike. While this video showcases the incredible experience with Stark to kick off our Spain trip, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you would like to see our entire adventure coming soon. For those of you who followed the CR500 build, Justice in Tennessee won that bike, and Motoshippers was available to pick it up the day I left. Shout out to my friend Nick, who was willing to meet with Motoshippers for the pickup of the bike while I was on the way to Barcelona. Motoshippers made the experience incredibly easy, and Justice has already been ripping that CR500 out in Tennessee. The successful pickup of that bike was great news to hear upon arrival in Spain. And with that, let the experience begin. Alright, so we arrived in Barcelona, about to get picked up at the airport by Stark, and I can't help but give Matt Spears a quick shout out because I don't think I'd be here at all if it weren't for the one video we filmed. Thanks, Matt. Rocky Mountain gear bag made it. Literally could not have gone any smoother. We are here. Arrived safely to our hotel room, courtesy of Stark, and just fell deeply into a coma, nearly missing our factory tour. We popped out of bed like less than 10 minutes ago, and this is how Nicole looks, ready to rock and roll. See you guys at the Stark facility. Now, had we not woken up for what was a truly incredible experience, it really would have been devastating. After a jaunt through Barcelona, thanks to Stark's taxi driver Steven, we arrived where Ben Cobb was waiting to give us an outstanding tour of the facility. I have never really seen any specific manufacturing process up close, and there were so many interesting details and innovative ways Stark chooses to do things, both for sustainability and efficiency. Seeing rows and rows of frames, swing arms, and suspension was awe-inspiring, and learning just how the production line works was super cool. Along with that, I've torn apart plenty of gas engines, but I've never actually seen how one of these electric bikes works, so seeing the motor assembly process was also really interesting. We were then brought upstairs to the office space, which was equally as impressive and a really cool layout. They had this prototype bike upstairs with a titanium frame, further showcasing their desire to continue with innovation. I didn't realize I would have the opportunity to meet Anton, the CEO and founder of Stark, and was immediately blown away. He was so down to earth and immediately asked what I would change about the bike and sincerely wanted to hear my answer. I told him that of course range is the biggest limiting factor right now. Along with that, I had some feedback for the brake system, which is good, but I think could be slightly better, and Anton agreed. When Matt and I rode that trail last year and I saw a Stark Varg in person for the first time, I'm not sure I would have believed you if you told me I'd be standing in their office talking to the CEO a year later. Pretty surreal experience. Stark also just released their new Supermoto model, which I hoped I would get to try, but I was ill prepared for when we almost missed the factory tour as it was. I spun a few laps around the block on the Stark Varg SM, blown away by the machine and how hard it is to resist doing wheelies everywhere.
I would get in so much trouble on one of these. Again, having not ridden a Supermoto before, I'm very impressed with the front end feel and just how low and planted it is. It's sweet.
Andres, wanna ride with you? Sure.
All right.
I'm a fan of your videos, so I see them all the time.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Very excited about you coming here.
It's pretty incredible to be here.
Thank you.
Pretty wild experience.
Meeting Andres, who has been watching the channel for some time now, ended up being one of the highlights of the trip. Andres and I took these bikes for a quick spin together, but we got to go for a full ride on these Supermotos nearly 2 weeks later at the tail end of my trip to Spain. And that will be an entire YouTube video of its own. But that would conclude day one with the Stark team. Just had the most incredible tour of the Stark facility. What an unbelievable company with so much thought behind it. We had to leave here with the bed and the room a mess because we literally woke up 8 minutes before we were supposed to be leaving. We almost missed this entire experience because we were jet lagged and sleeping way too hard. But got a fresh hoodie and fresh t-shirt from Stark. Ooh, this might have to replace the Fender Boys hoodie for this trip. Nice little subtle Varg on the back. Dinner and beverages with more of the Stark crew in a bit here. What do you think so far, Nicole?
That was actually really incredible. I have a lot more appreciation for Stark now after seeing how much thought they put into literally every piece of their company and the way that their bikes are built and how their employees are treated. I think it's truly amazing.
We then enjoyed a lovely evening of some tapas y cerveza with Mikel and Andres from Stark in preparation for a big day 2, where I would try my hand at some SuperEnduro, known as Endurocross in the USA, with one of Stark's pro athletes, Toby Martyn. All right, we're here in Barcelona. This is an incredible opportunity thanks to Stark. I'm here with Toby Martyn. Today kind of came about because of Danny. I've posted videos riding hard enduro, riding XC on the Stark in the States, and he said, it'll be a bit of a different experience to come out with you and experience some SuperEnduro, or in the US, Endurocross. So I'm excited to see what you can show me today and try and learn a couple new things on the bike.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be cool. You get to see the SuperEnduro track, which pretty much all of the SuperEnduro riders ride here. You know, like Billy Bolt, Johnny Walker, all the big names. They all train here. This is their home track. So yeah, it'd be cool to get you have a go and see which are the hard bits, which are the easy bits, and see how you get on with it.
Absolutely. I've seen both Billy and Johnny Walker ride in person, and each time my mind was blown, and I'm sure I'm going to have the same experience seeing you ride today, and yeah, just try and follow some of the lines and keep it rubber side down.
Yeah, definitely, but obviously be a bit different with the old silent bikes, but no, it'd be really cool to see how you go with the Stark around the track.
Let's get after it.
Catch my bearings before I go try some scary lines with a pro SuperEnduro rider. We're in freaking Barcelona though. Holy cow. Kind of surreal, if I'm being honest. Bike feels good. First time on a red one. Already getting arm pumped. I'm gonna blame it on the jet lag. Get that warm up, burn through the pump before we really get going here. Quick scope of the Endurocross course. Yeah, I think so. I just need to figure out some of the turns.
Well, if I do a lap slowly and you want to follow,
okay.
Then you can just see. Tire double.
Okay.
It's horrible. It actually jumps really nice, but it looks so horrible.
But if you commit, it's pretty solid.
It's actually alright. If you get a bit more confidence later on and you want to have a go at it, like I said, just try it from out wide.
Got the arms pumping already. This was the bane of my existence at Silver Kings. The matrices are gnarly.
Really. These are actually quite hard matrices because they're square, so they do hit quite hard.
Are you tripling in?
Yeah, so I'm triple, double, triple, double. Gonna be just one of those things where you ride it and see, get a feel for it.
Yeah. I feel like the Matrix is the biggest mental game.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like I know I have the skills to get into it, but if you don't commit, you're not gonna make it.
You've just got, what I found hard with the Matrix is like, you've just got to hit it. Like, I've spent my whole life trying to ride over stuff nicely. And with the Matrix, you can't. You've just got to hit into stuff.
At speed.
And speed,
Yeah.
and use your suspension.
No, that'd be a good accomplishment today to get through that with some sort of rhythm.
Yeah, definitely.
It is so sick how sideways you're throwing it over those tires.
That tire jump's so good because it kicks the bike so much.
Alrighty, trying to burn through some arm pump here, get my bearings, and commit to something in this log matrix, man. The matrix is so gnarly. Alright, buddy. Breathe, figure it out, take your time. Nothing to prove here. All right, he's going triple, double, triple, double. I feel like I got that whole line, but I just go for it. All right, he's tripling in. God, he makes it look so easy. Pro versus amateur right there. I gotta figure out that triple out.
They could take the last one down.
Well, I just gotta clear it. Toby's not having a problem with it. You ride this sort of stuff?
No, I normally do motocross.
Oh, nice. On a Stark?
Yeah, normally. Now, I have my bikes, but didn't take it for a year now.
Yeah.
Having the Starks,
Committing to that matrix, man, and taking care of my arm pump.
so exhausting.
Oh yeah. I mean, it looks so simple. I mean, it doesn't. The pros make it look so simple. Exhibit A. I gotta hit that though. Hey Toby,
Yo.
will you hit that once without whipping it?
Yeah. I hit it on that third one there.
The one that's all beat up?
Yeah, like the smaller one, yeah. Let's go.
Thanks.
Nice, man.
So a little more back seat.
Yeah, lean back a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just not used to
It
faces
does.
that steep. No, exactly. And it does kick you so far forward when you hit it. No, that was good. Just position your body a little bit
Good.
further
Could have been
back.
better.
But no crash. So
Yeah.
that's what we like.
Yeah.
A bit of panic grab.
Oh yeah, I mean I needed
that's-
that front end up, but
Yeah.
I got the triple in over there. I just got to find some rhythm.
Nice. The Matrix. This is the big one at SuperEnduro, you know, you've got to get this section right. It's a bit of a killer, I must admit, as you were saying earlier, like
Absolutely.
that's what you want to get through today. So yeah, it's just a matter of hitting it, really committing to everyone, you know, you can't go too slow. As soon as you go too slow, that bike's just going to want to crash. So yeah, let's have a go at it.
All right. Man, he triples in from right there. Level. Casual. It's just incredible how casual you guys make it look. It's so cool.
That's the thing, I think so many people do it, watch it and go, that looks so easy. And
Yeah, because you guys make it look so easy. It's like, I'm no stranger to a dirt bike, and it's hard.
yeah, exactly.
See what I mean?
Tuesday, I did a 7-minute plus 1, and by the time I'm 5-6 minutes in, like the bike's taking me for a ride.
Yeah.
You know?
It's gnarly. Still freaking pumped. Maybe it's not gonna go away. I gotta stay clean through that second one, and I mean, I think by the end of the day, hopefully I'll get one clean run through it. I gotta hit that.
Oh my god.
Through is through, right? Woo! What? Oh, good.
Oh my god.
Well, how was your day then on SuperEnduro?
This, as expected, was a humbling experience.
Yeah.
Honestly, having you to run me through the subtle nuances I needed to do to improve helped a lot. Like this was the most progress I've made in a day on a single discipline, I think. So,
but I mean, this is one of the hardest as well. Like even going from being a normal enduro rider, riding through the woods, to riding this, it's just so different. I've obviously ridden a lot of trials, so this to me is a little bit more second nature. But yeah, I think you've ridden really well. Got through the matrix. Had a few crashes on the matrix as well.
Yeah, this is the most I've hit the ground on a dirt bike in a long time. I'm a pretty solid rubber side down guy, and this is humbling for sure.
No, it's been really good. No, well done.
Toby, thank you so much for taking the time to ride with me today.
No worries.
I know you're busy training for a Super Enduro title, maybe.
Oh yeah, it would be cool.
Wish you the best of luck in that whole series.
Thank you very much.
Learned a lot from you today, and you have a YouTube channel of your own as well.
Yes, yeah. So if you guys do want to follow it, I've just started doing a vlog. Yeah, Toby Martyn 212 is my username. So yeah.
Awesome.
Really cool.
Well, we'll be rooting for you now. Toby's channel will be linked below. And once again, enormous thank you to Stark for making this whole opportunity possible. First time ever riding a dirt bike in another country, and quite the way to do it.
Yeah.
First time getting dirt samples in another country too. Yeah. So glad to exit the day in one piece and embark on the rest of this trip in Spain. So
100%.
Appreciate it, man. Great meeting you.
Hope you've had a good rest of your trip.
Yeah, thank you very much.
There. Oh.
Oh, no shoulders out.
Shout out to my boy Mikkel, the real MVP today. The Stark crew knows what they're doing. And that's a wrap.